Okay, continuing with the figure here. As you can see, the head is almost established. It's what I mean is the where it's to be. We just had to it's kind of like you're gonna get there, but you got to go the long way around. You know, it's kind of like that deal. Okay. Now, we've got the head established pretty well. And we'll round it off a little bit more. And when I say round off, I mean you don't want the head to be square. But we've still got to remove some area in here. We don't have quite enough removed. So we're going to have to work on that area right in there. But as you can see, you're already beginning to see the shoulders. Now let's take and bring this area down here where your shoes are. Whoop, lost my pencil. You got to have that now. You got to have your pencil, folks, because you're going to do a lot of drawing. Like I said, I'm doing this with a knife. You can do this with a gouge, a fishtail gouge or something like that, but I'm doing it with a knife to show you. Let me get my pencil here. Thank you. Sometimes working for the cameras, there it is. And remember, a lot of this wood in the middle is going to have to be moved out of the way anyway. We'll come over here and we're just going to kind of getting there. Like I said, but you could probably do a lot quicker with a gouge or a power tool, but you won't have the cuts in them. All right, now we're going to find the center of our shoes here, which is about right into there. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start moving a little wood in here. Now there's going to be a lot of wood removed in here. So because the space between his legs is going to be a pretty good size area. As you can see. Now the shoes are way too big. They're going to have to come down even more, of course. And they're not deep enough yet. They're still not deep enough. They're going to be more like in here. See that? More like in there. See? Okay. Now we take our knife and we continue to remove a large portion of the wood in between the legs, because it's all going to have to be removed from here back. See? Whereas that is cut. See, this is all going to have to be cut in here. So a large portion of that is going to have to be removed. In fact, all of it, except for the I'm just going to draw this in here. This is where a large part of the wood will have to be removed. Bring the shoes down. Okay. Now before we take any more here, we need to go ahead and work on this area in here. Okay? Now, from this point, take your shoe and color them all the way across here, which will kind of give you an idea of all the wood that needs to be removed back here. Now, I've already drawn this line back here, okay? And what we want to do is, this is where the shoe is, okay? So, we're going to see how far this comes in. Where's my okay. What we're going to do is measure how far this comes in. In other words, where this point comes in, okay, to the legs, which is going to give you about an inch. Okay, so come over here and come in about an inch, right in here, and that's how far your thing will come. And then you just simply draw a line like this, see? There. So that's how much you want to cut off on this side. Now it's a little bit too much. I'm looking at it already, and because what happens is it actually goes up like this and then down. So we're gonna come a little bit less than that, just so we get our general area. But it'll work out. Okay, let's start removing some wood in this area. Okay? All this wood in this area from here is going to have to be taken off. Okay? In a general sense. Actually, this actually comes up like this and then comes down, is what it does. Okay. And watch your lines now. See how? Watch your lines back here. You can usually take off a pretty quick amount of wood in this area. And take some off like this. We're going to run our knife across there. And take off some. Oop. Took a little, pretty good little piece there. Which is fine. Watch your lines back here and just kind of bring it down like that, see? And we're going to kind of bring this up in here, because that's actually the coattail of the piece. And I'm just kind of bringing that up, kind of removing that in there. See that?